Welcome to the Bar Exam. I'm Andrew Hoffman, and these are my hops. It's been a while. I've been derelict in my duties, trying to post videos every Thursday or whatever. Sorry about that, but coming back strong. You know, we've got hop harvest here, and figured we'd talk about it a little bit. It's about the third week in August, and they are feeling really good. You'll know it's ready when it sort of feels slightly springy. It's not quite dry, not quite wet. Basically, it'll spring back when you squeeze it. Smells good. We've got two varieties growing up here. We've got Chinook and Cascade. These are classic American hops. Any awesome IPA recipe from the 90s, you will immediately know what these hops taste like. We've been growing hops up here in the Poconos at my family's farm for about 6 years now. They look unbelievably good. This is like the best harvest we've ever had up here. I was fortunate enough that my family has this land up here in the Poconos, and as an adult I can come back and keep tending these things. So I started homebrewing late 2011, early 2012. It was kind of right when I started working in the beer industry originally, and it was a very natural hobby for me to fall into. In an age where getting homebrewing ingredients is more accessible than ever, the question is, why grow your own? I would say that it's just another level of personal connection that I have to the beers that I'm making. If you know where your ingredients come from and you have that sort of connection to them, you know more about what they are going to taste like in the final product. I know where these ingredients come from. You can't get more locally sourced than your backyard. My arms are all crazy itchy just from picking up that big cluster. The thing about the lupulin in the hops is that it's actually an irritant. Maybe that's why people don't like IPAs. I don't know. I like them. I should be wearing long sleeves, but this shirt is just too damn cool to not wear, so. As for the harvesting process, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna snip the tops, snip the bottoms, gonna pull the bines out, and then we're gonna just hand pick them. If you ever go out to Yakima, the hops are picked by machine. They are dried in these huge drying vats in these huge temperature-controlled rooms. I'm not going to say it's easy. It's hard work. But compared to going up on a ladder and cutting them by hand and then moving these hop bines to another location and picking them, by yourself, having a big tractor rig and an automated picking machine is so much easier. But why do it? Why would you spend that much effort to hand pick these hops for your beer? Again, it's like a labor of love. Ask anybody who likes doing a decoction mash, they'll tell you the same thing. It's why would you spend more time and more effort? I don't know, it's rewarding on some level, I think.
I have no idea what I am touching with my hands right now.
Is it plant? Is it mineral? Is
it a mineral? Surely it's matter. But what does it matter? Am I right?
It is matter, but don't call it Shirley.
But don't call it Shirley. Call it hops.
When I first started homebrewing, it was starting to become democratized in terms of the information that was available. I was fortunate that I was able to watch Brewing TV and Chip Walton and people like that, and I was able to get a lot of their information. A lot of it is still, you have to practice with your own equipment. You have to practice with your own ingredients. You don't know how much salt is too much salt until you've used too much salt. You know what I mean? If you've used too much salt in a recipe, you will never use that much again when you're cooking it. In the same way, if you have a really bad tasting beer that you've used the wrong hop for or the wrong malt, and if you can recognize that that's the problem, that practical lesson is more valuable than anything you're going to read online or in a book. As a homebrewer, I know all of the steps that I took to get the beer to taste a certain way. I know everything that went wrong in the brewing process as well. When everything's said and done, and I'm finally having that party where I can hand them out to people, it is just so cool that if I've done everything right, and I didn't screw up the fermentation, or if I didn't mess up along the way, I didn't leave sanitizing fluid in the bottles, if the beer tastes good and people tell me that oh, this is actually drinkable, it tastes nice, that is really rewarding. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you liked this weird little video on this weird little channel, but I'm trying to keep updated and, you know, not neglect like crazy. Hey, are you a home brewer? Do you grow your own hops? If so, hit me up in the comments and let me know. And, you know, if you're feeling generous, be sure to single malt and single hop that like and subscribe button. Smash that, no, like button, no? Okay, well, I tried. What can I say? Cheers, everyone.